Hey Olivia, I've just got a couple of tips for you here, some bits of information here for ELA enrichment. Okay, first thing, great work on finishing your assignment for the week. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't get to your comments earlier. I didn't see your questions. Google Classroom did not notify me that you had any questions or comments. So as a result, I didn't see them till today. So I did give you some responses, and I do apologize. We'll try to get you feedback faster in the future. Just so you know, coming to the Zoom office hours or call or email is way faster. I never miss it. I check my email all the time. Okay, so I do highly recommend those. So going to your assignment here, we have your personal narrative. Your personal narrative, it was great work. I'm glad you did it, but it was a little off what we're going for, right? One of the things that we're looking for here, and we'll look at the packet assignment here, is the goal is to write a personal narrative, which is a story about something that happened to you, right? What you have here, although it's good information, it's more of like a general thing about you, more of a general information, right? It's not a specific story. What you really want to do is a specific story about one specific thing that happened to you. Examples of types of personal narratives that students have written before, they've written about one time where they were fighting with sticks with their siblings and they scratched their cornea in their eye, and they wrote about that whole experience. Another student wrote about how they were playing hide and seek in the dark and ran into a pole, which is another fun one. Another student wrote about the birth of one of their brothers and sisters, right? And another student wrote about the death of their grandparent. So there's a lot of different subjects for it. I always use an example for myself of the time that I fell off the top of my swing set. Injury stories are always fun personal narratives. So what you have is good. We'll give you credit for it, but we're going to have you do some revisions for it, okay? So we're going to go back, and this week, what we're going to have you work on, go back even further here, is we are going to have you work on the personal narrative revision. And this document here is basically going to be similar to the other one. You will want to, of course, put all your information in like you normally would. But it also has an example of a personal narrative for you. So here we have the mashed potato pizza example. So the goal is, again, to choose one specific topic, one specific event. Shouldn't be very long, maybe a couple hours long, maybe a day long, a pretty specific event in your life to write a story about that. And you want to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you want to say who was there, what they were doing, where you were, what happened, and then at the end, a good way to end your story is to always say what you learned. That's always a good way to end the story, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, put them in the comments, send me an email, Zoom, call, anything like that, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I promise to check the ELA enrichment page more often. My apologies for that. Have a wonderful weekend and good luck on the assignment.